Hello, I am Dr. Sujoy Dasgupta, consultant gynecologist and infertility and IVF specialist. Today, I am going to discuss how to treat PCOS associated infertility. Firstly, please remember PCOS unfortunately does not have any cure, but it can be controlled. So, the first line of treatment in PCOS is to control weight by diet and exercise. If you control weight, majority of the women can conceive naturally without any treatment, and if you cannot control weight, you may have difficulty in conceiving even with treatment, and there may be increased risk of pregnancy complications, particularly miscarriage, high blood pressure and high blood sugar in pregnancy. So the first line of treatment is controlling weight. The next treatment is ovulation induction. So firstly, what is ovulation? Normally in women, eggs are contained within the follicles, that is there are fluid filled sacs inside the ovaries. These follicles grow and release the eggs. We call it ovulation, that is the follicle rupture. In PCOS, follicles cannot grow, so ovulation cannot happen. That's why this woman may have difficulty in conceiving. So what will you do? We give some medicine. Usually we start with some oral medicine like clomiphene or letrozole to help in ovulation. But remember, if you are taking this medicine, it's important to go for regular follicular scan, that is we call folliculometry. What is this? By ultrasound scan, special ultrasound scan we call TVS, that is we put the ultrasound probe in the vagina and see how you are responding to the oral medicine. Because if your follicles are not growing with the help of this medicine, there is no use of continuing the medicine months after months. So if you are responding well to this medicine, that is if you are having ovulation with this medicine and if you are having regular physical relationship with your partner, in that case in 1 month the chance of conception is 10 to 15%. So even if you cannot conceive in 1 month after taking the medicine, we advise to take the medicine for next 3 to 6 months. But remember, there is no use of taking the same medicine for more than 6 months because majority of the time if pregnancy has to happen, it should happen within 3 to 4 months of taking the medicine. So if you cannot fall pregnant within 3 to 4 months after taking the medicine, we advise to check for other factors like husband semen and your fallopian tubes, and if these are okay, then we advise to move to the next step. Next step is ovulation induction with the help of some injection we call gonadotropin injection. But if you are taking this injection, again it's important to go for TVS follicular study. You can take this gonadotropin injection and try ovulation induction for 2 to 3 cycles. If that fails, the next step is you should go for IUI, intrauterine insemination. What is this? We give medicine and tablet and injection for ovulation induction. At the same time, in a particular day, we ask both of you to come to our clinic and we ask the husband to give his sperm and we process the sperm and put the sperm inside the uterus of the woman. This has success rate of around 10 to 20%. It can be done for 3 to 4 cycles. If that fails, the final step is IVF, in vitro fertilization, which is commonly known as test tube baby. What we do? We give medicine to help number of follicles to grow, and then we collect the eggs from the follicles through needle, and then in the laboratory we help in meeting the sperm with the eggs and form the embryo. Then the embryos are transferred inside your womb. But if you are having polycystic ovary syndrome and you are undergoing IVF, you have to take some special precaution because there is small risk you can have something called OHSS, ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome. That is, you may sometimes respond excessively and as a result your health may deteriorate. So that's why you have to take some special precaution. So what treatment you actually require in PCOS, whether you need ovulation induction with tablet, ovulation induction with injection, IUI or IVF, depends on other factors like your age, for how long have you been trying for pregnancy, your weight, your partner's sperm's condition and the condition of your tubes. Sometimes women are asking, doctor, why shouldn't I go for laparoscopy in PCOS? Remember, laparoscopy we do in very few cases in PCOS because sometimes we can do something called laparoscopic ovarian drilling, by which with the help of laparoscopy we pass some electrical currents to destroy some follicles. But please remember, it should be done very carefully and very selective cases. If you do routinely in all women, there is chance that it can damage the ovaries and you can land up in early menopause. So laparoscopy should be done only few cases. Most of the women conceives naturally or with ovulation induction. Few women require IUI and very few women require IVF. But overall, the chance of pregnancy, that is chance of conception, is very good in women having PCOS than in other women. Thank you very much for watching this video.